This is the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Consumers Energy. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Good morning to some folks. Good morning, Donna Lynn Robbins and Brenda Davis. Thanks for watching this morning. Samantha Conkley. Good morning. And Vern Fondren. Good morning to you. All right, northern lights most likely will happen over the next several days. We have a lot of energy heading into the upper atmosphere that will likely set those off. Likely see them in most of Michigan as far as the lights coming far south, but we have some clouds to deal with, so we'll look into that. And then where's fall? It looks like we could start to inch toward a frost. It's developing to our north. We'll take a look at that also. And it looks like we got one little, I'd call it a little rain on the way compared to what we need. So here we go. So clouds across lower Michigan right now. A couple of spotty showers. You see the clear skies off to the west, so we will have clearing through the afternoon, and the northern lights become visible this evening and overnight. And in fact, the latest forecast makes it simple for us. From this evening right on through the weekend, they have a KP index forecast of 6, which would produce northern lights right on through at any time during the dark. And it looks like a KP index of 7, which is quite high, tomorrow evening. Now, the problem with tomorrow evening is we're going to have clouds in a lot of places. So you're probably going to want to try tonight or watch my cloud forecast for tomorrow. Here's the current radar, and again, like I said, some light showers. The thumb through the Saginaw Flint area right now to Lansing to Kalamazoo, an hour of a sidewalk wetter or two, and that's shifting to the southeast in Ann Arbor and Detroit in the next couple of hours. Generally, it's not a wet Friday. It'll take a little while to burn off and see those clouds break up. All right, so the radar forecast here kind of bears that out, that this really is not a wet Friday. Here's your radar forecast. Early afternoon, spotty showers around the southeast and the eastern part of the thumb. By evening, we dry out. Hey, Susan Pendergrass, Cloudy Holland, good morning. And Annie Garippi from Whitmore Lake. Good morning to you. David Johnson, thanks for watching. Now we're into Friday night, and the skies have cleared and no precipitation around. So this evening will be good for viewing. This is the cloud cover forecast, okay? And so this is today. This is 10, 11, noon, 1. Note, Traverse City, Cadillac, northern lower Michigan clearing out during the early afternoon. Southern lower Michigan, this is 6 o'clock, clearing out toward the evening. This is at nightfall. And the numbers you see are the percentage of cloud cover. So when you see a 0, hey, good morning, Derek Wetters. So when you see a 0, that means clear skies. So yeah, you get to, what is this, 10 o'clock tonight? You get there and you see this little patch from Saginaw to Mount Pleasant to Cadillac. You're going to have to kind of visually watch that in the sky over the hour or two before that and get north of it. Or, with it being patchy, it may not happen. This is midnight, 1 a.m. So I still think in the late evening, the thumb is a great place, and anywhere from Cadillac, Traverse City northward, the northeast is a great place. The UP, of course, always excellent for watching the northern lights. So you got a lot of choices tonight. Now we go through Saturday. The sun comes back through the day. This is 5, 6, 7 o'clock. Note the cloudiness off to the west, and that's going to be a problem when we have our greatest chance of northern lights. This is 11 p.m., so real iffy. The UP probably clouded over. Maybe western lower still seeing the northern lights, and then the clouds come in the middle of the night, Saturday night, And we are at 5 a.m. Sunday morning. So, you look at something like this at midnight and you say, it's gone in Petoskey and Charlevoix and Traverse City area and Frankfurt, some of the great Northern Lights viewing areas, because you're looking north out over Lake Michigan. If you can get to a shoreline, you can get up high and look down over the lake, but maybe not Saturday night. And then as we go through Sunday, the sky is clear and we're back to sunshine. All right, so rainfall, not today. I showed you that. This is tomorrow afternoon, not tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, tomorrow overnight, and overnight into Sunday morning. So this says that, from south of Grand Rapids to south of Flint, you get just about nothing in rainfall Saturday night. North of that, we get a tenth to quarter inch and some streaks of half-inch rains. Cooler air pours in for Monday and Tuesday. You see the blue lines, that's air aloft that's cold. And I would not be surprised that we get into frosts, and it's about time. I think they would be scattered. I think they would be in the northeast and in the Thumb and through central Michigan where it's cold. And this would be Wednesday morning, and then the warmer air starts to move back in on a wind. Anytime we warm up now in October, we're going to have a wind with it. Hey, Elaine Manders from Taylor. Don't hear from Taylor very much. And Michelle Moses from GR, good morning. All right, next week we go through all that, and it looks pretty dry. And note that 10 days out, it wants to bring a stronger cold front in. Not sure that will actually happen, but it is the time of the year where each front will be stronger than the next. Here's a little bit bigger picture of it. So we only have the Saturday night rain. That's about it. And we go through all of next week dry, and we go from cool in the early part of the week to back to 70s late part of the week, and then maybe to the next cold front. So we're starting to get into that regular fall progression of storm systems, I guess I would call it. Let's see what the European model does for total rainfall out of this on Saturday night. And there you see it, streaky half-inchers, otherwise tenth to a quarter. Hey, good morning, Azalea, Michigan. And Cindy Noble, Mike Rowe. Are you the real Mike Rowe? Good morning. I know you're the real Mike Rowe, but are you the Mike Rowe of Dirty Jobs? All right, let's see here. Let's look at the low temperatures. So this is the low temperatures tomorrow, down in the 40s. Sunday will be warmer because of the clouds. Then here's Monday in the 40s. Here's Tuesday down into the lower 40s. Here's Wednesday getting down into the upper 30s. That's why I say Wednesday, Thursday, we might start to have some scattered frosts, and then slowly warming up. And let me grab the high temperatures for you. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update, brought to you by Consumers Energy. So we are 70-ish today in a lot of places, and tomorrow we're near 70 most everywhere. And Sunday you might be in the low 70s Ann Arbor, while it's in the low 60s in Traverse City, and it's in the low 50s in the western UP. Then Monday, cooler. We need the sweatshirts on Monday. We need them on Tuesday, 55 to 60. We need them on Wednesday. High temperatures, 55 to 60. Going to feel like fall. And then here comes that southwest wind and warms us right back up late next week, I should say, and toward the weekend. And so we're starting to definitely see the progression of fall heading our way. Nothing really shocking. Next week could be just about normal early in the week, but we've been so warm that normal will feel like, wow, it got really cold in a hurry. It's that time of year. Keep the hose going on the shrubs and the trees that you've planted since spring, because they might have gone into a dry stress in the summer. Plants like that really get stressed in the summer, and then they usually rely on a nice fall rains to get the roots going and take hold. And if you're not getting the nice fall rains, they could be stressed, and guess what? You could wake up next spring and say, hey, what happened to those evergreens that I planted? They look dead. So get that hose going. Thanks for joining me on this Friday on the MLive Morning Weather Update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Have yourselves a great weekend. Bye.